and every one of you tonight. How are you guys doing? I'm a little bit hoarse from my convention. I'm happy to be here back with you guys. I miss you guys. So, I still wearing one of my t-shirt, Legacy Star. And here is my medal. Oh yes, I was celebrated in style. You want to see more celebration? Come, get licensed. Ask me how. You will see me on the world stage in Las Vegas. Yes, this girl. So come on. Are you willing to join my team? Yes, I can get you signed up and get you licensed by your state. Ask me how. My email is on my profile. Tonight, I want to talk about how we treat people as Christians. Sometimes we have to come out of our comfort zone. Let me see if I can. Out of our comfort zone to treat each others as I would like to be treated. Christians are generally encouraged to treat strangers with kindness, hospitality, and love. The Bible teaches this in several ways. Hospitality. Hebrew 13 verse 2 says, do not forget to show hospitality to strangers. By so doing, some people have shown hospitality to angels without knowing it. This encourages Christians to welcome and care for strangers. Tonight's topic, Christians know how to treat strangers. Love and compassion. Matthew 25 verse 35 says, I was a stranger and you invited me in. Jesus highlighted that showing kindness to stranger is like serving him. The golden rules. Luke 6 verse 31 teaches, do to others as you would have them do to you. That means all of us would like to be treated nicely. Come on, let's treat each other nicely. You want to be treated nicely? Yes, that's our duty to treat each other with love. Sacrifice, put down a little of ourselves and show kindness and hospitality to others. I was a stranger and you invited me in. Jesus highlighted that showing kindness to stranger is like serving him. A story was told that a stranger man came by, asked for some food. That person did not give the food because the person was waiting for Jesus. And the person that person was waiting for came in some ragged clothes. Sometimes we're serving people, we don't know who we are serving. For me, I will go to your level to serve you. And as I can reflect on what I have done in the past, taking out money out of my own pocket, going to the train station in Mount Vernon and feeding the homeless out of my pocket. I didn't get a dollar from anybody. That's a form of serving somebody, serving others. Call to service. If I had money, a lot of things I would have done. Call to service. I'm a businesswoman as well as a CNA. And if or when my business kicks off, I would like to go back to Jamaica and build and rebuild my community. Look for the less fortunate. Have a shower day where I'll shower some people. Get them all cleaned up. Give them food. You know, when I went to Jamaica, I brought 4 barrels down. And it was in the season of hurricane. And I give others food. Give. Golden rules. Luke 6 verse 31. Do to others as you would have them do to you. This includes treating stranger with respect and kindness. Parable of the Good Samaritan. That's a story we should all take in. In Luke 10 verse 25 to 31, Jesus tells the story of the Good Samaritan helping a wounded stranger, showing the love. Showing love should extend beyond race, background, or familiar, I can't call familiar, familiarity. Familiarity, I have a tongue twist. Familiarity. You don't favor somebody more than the other person. You show kindness and love to everyone. Old Testament guidance. Luke 19 verse 34 says, the foreigner residing among you must be treated as your native born. Love them as yourself, for we were foreigners in Egypt. Overall, Christianity teaches that strangers should be treated with warmth, with love, and generosity. Would you like me to expand? I'd like to expand on a particular topic. Treating others says a lot about us. It's our attitude that will reflects our altitude, where we are going. And sometimes when people talk down to other people, as a Christian, you know where they're heading. Sometimes you wonder if they're heading to heaven or Evendale. As Christians often call believers to step out of their comfort zone in faith, service, and love. Here are some ways Christians are encouraged to do this. Trust in God beyond fear. 2 Timothy 1-7, for God has given us a spirit of fear. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and sound mind. Stepping out of our comfort zone often means trusting in a new, uncertain situations. Loving others radically. Luke 6:27-28. Love our enemies. Do good to those that hate you. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who mistreat you. Showing love to difficult people takes courage. Yes, sometimes you have to love the unloved. But it's part of following Christ. Sharing the gospel boldly. Go ye therefore, as what Matthew said. and teach all nations. Go ye therefore and make disciples of all nations. Spreading the gospel often requires stepping into unfamiliar places and conversations, serving outside our comfort zone. If a brother or sister poorly clothed and lacking in daily food, and one of you say to them, "Go in peace, be warm and filled," without giving them the things they need for the body, what good is that? A lot of times, sometimes we see people who are in need and we close our hands and we close our fists. Let us have the generosity in our heart to share with others and treat others as how we'd like to be treated. Walking by faith. Without faith, it's impossible to please God. Faith often means steps without knowing exactly how things will turn out. Breaking out of the comfort zone is a key part of spiritual growth. Is there a specific area in your life where you feel called to step out in faith? The challenge is for all of us to get out of our comfort zone. If you see someone in need, help them. How we treat others says a lot about us. Absolutely. We treat others, reflect our character, our values, and even our relationship with God. Here are some keys ways our action towards others reveal who we truly are. Our heart's condition. A good man brings things out of a good store. Yeah, a good man brings things out of a good store. True. Buys up in his heart. A good man brings things out of a good store up in his heart. That means when you treat others badly, it's things that you have stored up in your heart. And even evil man bring evil things out of the evil store up in his heart. For the mouth speak what the heart is full. Yeah, what the heart is full of, the mouth speak it. If we are kind, patient, and compassionate, it shows a heart filled with love and grace. If we are rude or dismissive, it reflects inner struggle. Sometimes people have their problem and they'll want to take it out on you. Our understanding of love. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It's not self-seeking. It's not easily angered. It keeps no record of the wrongs. The way we treat others, whether in love, selfishness, reveals what kind of love we carry inside us. Our relationship with God. Whosoever claim God hates a brother or a sister is a liar, and the truth is not in them. Whoever's not love their brother and sister they have seen cannot love God whom they have not seen. Our love for God is reflected in how we treat people, especially those who challenges us. Our level of humanity. Do nothing out of selfish ambition, said Philippians, or vain deceit. Rather, in humanity, value others above ourselves. Amen. Treating others with respect and kind regards of status shows true humility. Integrity of the upright guides them, but unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity. We, the way we speak to a waiter or a stranger, or someone we can do nothing for, or someone who can do nothing for us, says a lot about our character. At the end of the day, our actions, words, leave a lasting impression. The way we treat others is often how they will remember us. What a thing. Yeah. Not by our stature, wealth, or knowledge, but by our kindness and love. Would you like to? All right, forget that one. Yes, the Bible reminds us when we show kindness to stranger, we may be entering angels unaware. Why this matters today. Opportunity to bless others. A simple act of kindness, helping someone in need, offering a kind word could mean more than we realize. That's true. Because sometimes you go and you meet somebody and stress and depression is hitting them four corners. And you show a little kindness to them. You know, that says a lot about you. How we treat strangers reflect our true character and our faith. Divine encounters. Sometimes strangers can bring message, lesson, or blessings into our lives that we did not expect. And that is so true. It's always good to treat people with love and respect, because you never know who they really are or the purpose they serve in your life. Have you ever had an experience when a stranger turned out to be a blessing? Many times. I've seen where Christians are more self-centered in situations when they come up against a stranger. They push the self part of them takes over. God serve himself last. And if you're a Christian, you have to know how to serve yourself last. Make room for others. It's not all about you. It's the message that the person in your presence is going to walk away with. Sometimes we have to take self-reflection of the things that we are doing around others. We are teaching them a lesson. We are giving them a takeaway. Because when somebody come up against you and they see how you speak and how your actions, it says a lot about you when you're a Christian. Because Christian should be humble type of person. One who is willing to lend a helping hand. Sometimes, as Christian, we're too edgy. The least little thing we fly off of the hook, we don't know how to deal with situations. We don't know how to control our temper. And when our temper get the best of us, and when they look within themselves and see the words that they spew out of their mouth, it's a shame. But the damage is already done. The damage is already done. Remember, people are in your presence and they're taking notes to see your demeanor, to see your character, because your character is what you are in the dark. You have some people, their face is so beautiful on the outside, but mash them too on the inside. They'll eat your head off. It's all about them. They will not make space for others. Treat others how you'd like to be treated. If you are a Christian and you cannot demonstrate the fruit of the Spirit, joy, peace, love, long suffering, you're not ready for this yet. You're not ready for this yet. Sometimes we are church goers. The world is looking at you. How you behave amongst worldly and people tells a lot about you. This is why you hear a lot of worldly and say they don't want to come to church, because church people this and church people that. Because our perceptions are wrong and we chase and we turn people away from the door of the church with our actions or demeanor. The words that spew out of our mouth turn people away. Christians supposed to be the type of person that when you go amongst a Christian, little of the fruit of the Spirit should rub off on you and say, I like that person. I see something within that person. I'm always a jovial person, you know. You come across me, I'm always jovial. Hi, how you doing? You know how many people I met? Hi, how you doing? Are you okay? I'm just a social butterfly. I remember this girl gave me her number. And she said, you're going to call me? I said, yes, I will call you. And I was true to my word. I called her. That's who I am. I'm a friendly type of person. I want to see happy faces around me at all times. I know sometimes people are going through their rough sea and they're having a bad day, but don't let the bad comes out on the outside. You're having a bad day. It's not the person you're going to meet or the persons around you let you have a bad day. Sometimes you have to put on the good face and show each other that your characteristics are good. You have good temperament. Some are with who hot like Scotch bonnet pepper. Some are with who hot. The least second thing, mouth fly off like bell. Because you feel that you're supposed to trace off everybody clothes. It no work like that. It no work like that. And if you profess to be Christian or you are try, you need to be humble. Humble yourself before God. And if you don't know how to be humble, fasting and prayer works. So kneel down at the throne of God and ask him to humble you. You know how many times I asked the Lord to crucify self? And when self is crucified, you can put others. Think about others. Sometimes I know people struggle. But I will give you my dinner and go to bed hungry. That's the type of person I am. Selfish is not in my DNA. It's not in my DNA to be selfish. Treat each other with love is in my DNA. Because I'm a loving person from a loving